Good morning, everybody. NTPC has been undergoing a pretty long correction in which it dropped from about 175 to around 130-35 price region, and throughout that decline never really showed any intent to rally. Now we've reached that end of the decline, and there it showed a candlestick pattern which warned us that a possible end to the decline was at hand. And when this was followed up 2 days ago with a very strong advance, which has been held more or less as we traded into yesterday, and prices have looked up a bit. Now it seems that with the momentum also turning a bit and candlestick pattern indicating reversal, this seems to be a low risk entry point. There is no doubt that we are trying to fish for the bottom here, but that exercise should be done whenever the risk addressable is quite clear and very small, and which is the case in NTPC. So I'm recommending a buy at the current prices around 143, keeping a stop loss only at about 140, 141, and a short-term price target. This is typically a slow stock, so we have to take it in stages. 147 to 149 is the first of the targets that we can aim for. Bharat Forge had made a bottom some time ago, end of October, and followed up with a rally with the rest of the market, and again in keeping with the market, a pullback which has made a higher bottom, and yesterday's price action indicating that this higher bottom retest has succeeded, and follow through action to the upside today. 580, 581 is where it closed last, and if it can sustain above this, we can aim for a move towards 595, 600. A nearby stop loss to be maintained at about 575, 77. Well, yes, EQUITAS, yesterday's price action extremely robust, and this came on top of multiple days of lateral consolidation. What was intriguing about EQUITAS move yesterday was the persistence of volume almost all through the day. Many times in stocks that go up, you see some spurts in volumes which happen every now and then as some large order is getting worked, etc. But unusually, when I was looking at the intraday charts of EQUITAS yesterday, there was persistence of high volume, much higher than the average, almost all through the day. And that indicated something quite different was happening. Now the stock is closed at about 124. I think given even a steady market, it should probably continue higher, reaching about 130, 135 levels. So any intraday pullback on market weakness today will actually present us with another buying opportunity. Stop loss can be maintained south of 120 wherever one is comfortable. Of intraday play for the moment, because the market, in spite of so much of good news which had crept in oil and various other issues, the market refused to surge. But at the same time, we can see that the market seems to be quite unwilling to go down big time. There are no big supplies, there are no big sells. So my sense is that the market is simply biding its time until 11th is out of the way, and therefore any short that you may take has to be based upon intraday trends rather than something sustained. Well, I think, this is the point I have made earlier also. My sense is that the market had enough reasons for it to go up substantially, but it refused to do so. It just edged up to the levels of a pretty well-defined resistance, and it is holding there. And it's moving about some 50 points plus or minus around that resistance, which is actually irrelevant in the larger context of things and in the face of the index itself at being 10,900. 50 points is meaningless. So my sense is that local factors are currently weighing more on the minds of people. And many of the traders are like, I haven't bought till now, why should I buy, and chance my arm before a major event which is due next week anyway. So I think willing buyers are not coming forward. Those who have got positions are looking at global factors and flow of results and various other factors and not selling out. So my sense is that the market is currently caught within a very small range with day traders and very small hands at work and no big players in action. So in that context, I would not want to take a larger view, global or local. I would just want to wait for the market to firm up its mind on either one direction and then participate in that. As otherwise, it's all day trades.